It's not every day you get to marry the love of your life and then also have like 150 of your closest friends here. Yeah, just looking up and just seeing everyone and everyone smiles, it's just like, there's nothing, no better day, and like, all I want to say is just how fucking good is living.
I first had the pleasure of meeting Michael when he was 18 in a little place called Mooseheads. You probably haven't heard of it. A couple of years later, my friend Lockie and I went on a man date to Belcont's hottest hangout spot, a little place called Goodberries. You probably haven't heard of it. There we bumped into Michael, who we were now quite friendly with. Michael was sitting at a table with a lovely looking lady. It turned out this lady's name was Alison, and Lockie and I had the fortune of witnessing their second date. We decided to strategically choose to sit at the table directly behind Michael and Alison. There we could listen into their conversation, as supportive friends do, to see how our friend Michael was faring. He was faring well.
But when Alison first introduced me to Michael, I could immediately tell why she liked him so much. They have the exact same type of humour. I was suddenly being teased constantly by two people instead of one.
I watched you grow over the years. I must say, wow, you're one determined young man. I love your passion for sport and watching you become a great sportsman over the years. You are driven in your career ambitions, and your confidence in going for what you want in life is unreal. I know that it's not always been an easy road after losing our dad. But wow, you should be proud of yourself, as I know I am, and Dad would be too.
Alison always knows what she wants, and she takes actions to make things happen. It's something I'm very proud of. As we're probably all aware, today's wedding has really been organised a lot by Alison. I know there's been some other people involved, but from what Alison told me, she was very involved in organising everything that was led up to it.
I want to thank Alison for being such an amazing role model in my life. You are such a special person to so many people, and there are no words to describe how proud I am to have you as my big sister.
And I think I'm actually speaking for everyone here when I say that you two are the couple that everyone wants to be around.
Their chapter 1 started like so many great love stories of our time. A well-placed swipe, when Michael finally came of age, would be their first introduction. A coffee date, for those who don't drink coffee, became a milkshake date, which due to events of the night before would end up as with mutual hangovers at Goodberries. Smitten from the outset by this lass's impeccable good looks, he was thrilled to discover that behind those beautiful eyes, the more he got to know her, the more beautiful she was on the inside. And Alison was equally charmed by this tall, dark, broody, softly spoken individual, who, despite having his mates in the booth behind them by absolute chance, had eyes and attentions only for her. In Michael, Alison has found her best pal. And Michael fell fast for this gorgeous human. She's fun, she's smart, she's exciting, strong and caring, the epitome of everything Michael, in his wildest dreams, could have imagined to do life alongside. But whilst this story is only partially written, when they finally close this bestseller years from now, Alison and Michael will look back on a life lived to the absolute fullest. One spent as a team, a partnership where they knew that hand in hand there is nothing that they can't handle.
I can't wait to see what the future has for you and I. Throughout this path, I've admired how strong, beautiful and intelligent you are, and I feel incredibly lucky to call you a soulmate and partner for life. For P, we promise to provide a marriage full of endless opportunities for fun, excitement and never-ending experiences. A, appreciate all that you do for me from buying stuff for dinner to forever looking out for my best interests. T, through the tough times, I will always work to resolve our issues and support you through anything that you're struggling with. And H, help us grow as a relationship, forever learning how to be the best partner for you and our future family.
I promise to always be your arm candy at the races, use my loud voice to order our food, wash your work clothes no matter how dirty they are, and tell you I love you before we fall asleep every night. I promise that no matter what life throws at us, I will be your best friend and your teammate. You can always count on me today, tomorrow, and every day for the rest of your life. I will always love you, and I'm so proud to officially become the queen to your McQueen.
Please make some noise for Mr.
I love you. I love you so much.
Alright, before we actually start, I want everyone to raise their drinks. And now finish him! Come on! Woo!
As your mother, I definitely am not able to carry in my arms any longer, but I'll always carry in my heart. You've given me so many reasons to be so proud of the man you've become. Now, Alison, you've waited a while to now officially take my name. With this badge comes terms and conditions. Refer to point 1, there is definitely no refund, Alison.
I remember like in those days, like the Mooseheads kinds of days, I was like, when Alison gets like her serious partner, she will really settle down. Like she won't go out much. On the weekends she'll just like chill and like she just like really settle down. And then I met Michael, who not only like meets Alison's like stamina, but he's like running rings around her.
Believe it or not, he used to be a greenskeeper, and somehow through all of this, he has found his own keeper.
Is to continue your life together, is to always appreciate each other's strengths and weaknesses that you each bring to the relationship. It's those attributes which attract you to each other and form the basis of your relationship into the future. Please join me in a toast for the bride and groom's health and happiness.
From a hungover date at Goodberries to a husband and wife, I feel incredibly privileged to be able to experience life with you. We've achieved so much together already, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. I love you.